guys, and welcome to my gameplay video of Moebius Empire Rising. We are currently in chapter 6. This is the second part of this chapter. We are still trying to find the password for the computer. And we are also trying to find who is the mole. So pretty much, yeah, we've checked pretty much all the ciphers we have, and none of them work. So I'm not going to go through them again because there's no point.
I don't think I've quite got it.
I did in my previous video. So we have to encrypt the password, and we cannot find anything in the office anymore. The Dexter doesn't want to tell us anything. So I think I'll use map and go to different location. I cannot use map here, so I have to exit. Can I use them up here? Alright, let's go to different location. We have Malachi apartment and we have Dexter's office. Let's go to Malachi apartment perhaps first.
I need to pack for DC. I need... my head. Not now. Damn it. Have to get to the rings.
Alright, wait a minute. Yeah, I'll get to the rings. I think the voice is a bit too loud. Audio master. Master is fine, but sound, speech. There we go. I think it's a bit too loud. Okay, yeah, you may see the hints are on, but there are not, and I'll prove it to you, because you may not believe me. Okay, return to the game. Yeah, he's not going to die, I think. I just want to show you that I didn't use the hints yet. There. See? Haven't used the hints. Because I don't need them, apparently. Alright, let's go to his room. He's dying. He has this headache again. Let's use the rings, because he said to use the rings. I need to get to the rings.
Made it. Oh
Don't
God,
give up, dude.
that was the worst one yet. I almost didn't make it back. I don't know why, but Walker seems to be able to stop them. I can't risk another one of those while he's missing. What is happening to me?
Alright, okay, suitcase.
I'll take it when I go to the airport.
You take it when you go to the airport. Nightstand? Do you need anything from here?
I don't need any more quarters.
No, you don't need any more. Nothing. Closet?
I'm not really thinking about fashion.
Alright. Okay, so let's go downstairs, because he had this panic attack, so I didn't get to see anything in the room. No, I cannot go in. Kitchen? Scissors? I can.
Given the recent drama, I think I'll carry a knife with me.
Alright, so this time I took a knife, actually, not the scissors. Good. Perhaps it will be useful. I'll keep it. Alright, let's exit, because there's nothing else in here, probably on balcony. So let's go to Dexter's office. We've been there, and let's go to our shop. Because we can. Alright, to the shop. Go there. With the knife. Selected.
Hi. I got your text message about David being kidnapped. And then, of course, you never responded to the next 50 I sent. Are you okay?
I did respond. I'm fine.
Yeah, I got that 2-word text. Thank you. Well, thank God you weren't seriously hurt.
Yes, Captain Walker and one of the most important women of this century were kidnapped. But let's all raise a glass to the fact that I am unharmed.
What? I didn't mean...
Forget it. I'm not in the best of moods.
I'm really sorry about David. Tell me what I can do to help. Did you talk to the U.S. consulate or the Zurich police?
The police took a report, but I doubt they'll find him. The only person who can help now is Dexter. And me.
If there's anything I can do, please let me know. I'd really like to help.
Thank you.
Alright, okay, so maybe let's talk to her first. Go away. There we go.
Gretchen?
Yes, Malachi?
Travel to DC.
I need to fly to DC, and I might need to go back and forth a few times in the next 24 hours. Can you look into a charter?
Really? A private charter? That won't be cheap.
And that's relevant how?
Right, sorry. I'm on it. I'll book it and send the info to your phone.
Okay, news.
Is there anything urgent that I need to know about?
As if you don't have enough to worry about. No, Malachi. Everything's fine here. I left today's newspaper on your desk in case you want to catch up.
Thank you.
I've played this game for 6 chapters and I cannot get used to those faces. I mean, they are just plain wrong.
You spent some time with Walker when he was here. Is there anything he told you that might be helpful? Maybe we should contact his family. Does he have any friends in the city?
He really didn't tell me much, and I don't have any contact info for his family or friends.
Right.
You're really upset about this.
Don't be ridiculous.
No, seriously, which woman actually talks like this? With mouth like this? I don't know, with teeth out? I don't know.
I'll talk to you later.
All right.
It's not really realistic in my opinion, but anyway, I already know this game is not a realistic one. Just look at the way they walk. Okay, we have newspaper. Let's look at it.
Dexter said Reichert's parents were in town, and this conference has a Dr. Andrew Reichert as a guest speaker. That can't be a coincidence. I should see what I can find out about Dr. Andrew Reichert.
And we can operate
Gretchen
it.
put today's paper on my desk.
Stock dive on European unrest. What's this? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I have this USB. Maybe it will.
The USB drive has an unusual shape. It won't fit in my computer.
Okay, so I cannot use it on my computer. All right. Although I got something. A search topic. Dr. Andrew Reichert. Too many results. Dr. Andrew Michael Reichert.
I have enough data points. Reichert's an Olympic medalist? That's impressive.
All right. So we have Cincinnati Herald, March 2nd, 1994. Dr. Andrew Reichert, neurosurgeon at Bethesda North Hospital, takes a proud picture with his son and Olympic champion, Michael Reichert. Michael, age 18, won gold as part of the US speed skating team in last month's Olympic in Lillehammer, Norway. He won a Olympic medal. Good for him. Although I think we got some data points or something. Yeah, I'm correct. Yeah, there we go. All data points we need. Won a gold medal in the Olympics as part of the American short track speed skating team at age 18 in 1994. And son of a doctor. And we can analyze him now, which I'm going to attempt. Now, I already read all those data points, so as always, I'll proceed with pictures, delete the ones that have least common points. So, from the top, from the first guy, this guy, let's say, who's this? Alan Turing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe, I don't know, 5 out of 8, it's quite nice number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, this guy stays. This guy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this guy stays. This guy 1, 2, 3. Go away. This guy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this guy stays definitely. This guy we had 5. I haven't seen this guy. I haven't seen this guy though. And this guy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5. We had 3, 5. And I haven't seen this guy. And these are our historical figures. Alright, we have Alan Turing, and we have Alistair Denniston, and we have Herbert Osborne Yardley. No, whatever. Okay. Michael Reichard won a Olympic gold medal as a part, it doesn't matter actually as who, in 1994. Alan Turing, gifted athlete who nearly qualified for the 1948 British Olympic track and field team, so no. Alistair, he won a bronze medal, and the last one, Herbert, he was a championship golfer and poker. This one is the closest he won a bronze medal. Son of a doctor. His father served in the Indian Civil Service. Alistair, his father was a medical practitioner, and the Herbert, his father was a station master and telegrapher. So again, this one is the closest. Was a cryptologist for the CIA. Alan Turing, during World War II, he worked at the Government Code and Cipher School at Bletchley Park, Britain's code-breaking center. Alistair, he worked in Room 40, a British cryptanalyst section, and was later chosen to head the Government Code and Cipher School for the British government. And Herbert, in addition to founding the Cipher Bureau, a cryptanalytic agency in the US, and was a cryptologist in the army during World War II. So all of them have the same common points. Married a woman who was a co-worker at age 33. No data for Alistair. At age 36, he married one of his co-workers from Room 40, the British cryptanalytic section of the Admiralty during World War I. And Herbert married his wife at age 25. His second wife, whom he married at age 55, was also his assistant as a cryptographer. No, he had 2 wives, so it's not the same. I already know the answer. Well, let me finish. Studied law at the University of Paris. Alan, he studied at King's College in Cambridge and at Princeton University. Alistair, he studied at the University of Bonn in Germany and the University of Paris. Herbert, he attended the University of Chicago. Now, next one. Has 2 children, a son and a daughter. No data for Alan Turing. Alistair had a son and a daughter born a year apart. And Herbert, he had a son, one son, Jack. Okay, next one. Speaks Latin and French. No data for Alan. Alistair, he taught Latin and French. And Herbert Osborne, he worked in France as a cryptology officer for America during World War I and likely spoke French. Second in command for a secretive government agency. Alan, he worked at Bletchley Park during the war, deciphering the Enigma machine. Technically incorrect. Enigma wasn't a machine. If you know history, Enigma was a code which German created, and the machine actually was built by Alan Turing and another guy. I don't remember who, but this guy invented the machine to actually break the Enigma code. So they didn't decipher the Enigma machine, they decipher Enigma code using the computer they created, which is a very big computer, very secretive. But I'm not gonna rant about the history of the World War II. There's no point. Okay, next one, Alistair. He was the first head of the British Government Code and Cipher School. And Herbert Yardley founded the Cipher Bureau, also called the Black Chamber, peacetime cryptanalytic agency, and precursor to America's National Security Agency. That's all. So obviously I know the answer to this one. I just wanted to read all of them. This had the most common points, so it was kind of no-brainer there. Alright, solved. Reichardt matches the profile of Alistair Denniston, who headed the British World War II codebreakers, GCNCS government codes, and Cipher School. Group at Bletchley Park. Denniston was loyal to his organization and was no traitor, so this guy is probably not the traitor. Exit.
Reichardt has the same pattern as Alistair Denniston, the brilliant British cryptologist. Denniston was no traitor. But I need to see what's on Reichardt's computer to be absolutely sure.
Okay, so we found out that Reichardt is not a traitor. But maybe we found some information to solve the puzzle for his computer? Yeah, we have new one, Olympics, 1994. Okay, so we have to add, from what I remember, right? Yes, we add the specific number to the letter. So L, we add 1M, and 9, R plus 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, A. I plus 9. 4, 8, 9. E plus 4. I. K plus 1. L. P plus 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Bam. Sorry. And E plus 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, N. Okay, so I think it's this one, because it makes sense. It says Merlin. And 0, not 0, O plus 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Yeah, so this one makes sense. I think it's this one. Okay, so this is probably the key we need. Alright, let's solve it. So Merlin's L plus 1, M, R plus 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, A. Z plus 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, I. I? Come on, click this I. Yeah, there we go. Z plus 4, which is D. D plus 1 is E. 9. A plus 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I know the solution. Marlin's Maiden name. Obviously, yeah. N-A-M-E.
That's it. Marilyn's maiden name. So the cipher key is 1994, and I know her maiden name from my web search. It's Lewis. This time I'm encrypting a phrase, not decrypting it. So I need to subtract the date.
Alright, so I need to subtract the number. So I know her maiden name is Lewis, and I need to subtract, so L minus 1 basically. L minus 1 is K. E minus 9 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, V. W minus 9, and W, where is it? Oh, there it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, N. N. I minus 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, E. And S minus 1. R.
Yes, I think that's correct. Now I need to try it on Reichardt's computer.
Alright, so we have password KNER. I don't know how to say that. Yeah, alright, let's try that as a password. He said it might be correct, so let's go there. Oh, we have to the airport, but let's first do this because I want to finish with Reichardt. Don't tell me I need password. No. For once. Alright. Computer. Yeah, we can use the USB probably. USB. The USB.
Good, it fits. It's password protected. No surprise there.
I already know that. Nah, that's the one.
That did it. There's nothing on his desktop, but I can look at the files on that data key.
Alright, USB. USB. Mole.
That confirms what I learned from my analysis. Reichert's historic profile, along with his notes, eliminate him as the traitor. That leaves Markham as the only other person who knew about Helene Bernadotte.
Alright, so we know this guy is not the traitor. It doesn't work. So that's all. Okay, you can... I will read this for you, actually. Independently wealthy or connected to someone who is trained assassin, attacker, and kidnapper are not cheap. Kidnappers are not cheap. Has a stake in interfering with FITA plans to support Markham's success. Who benefits from Markham and possibly the US falling. That's falling is a question mark. Works heavily with Washington. This person knows and understands the current political sphere, has international contacts, is able to swiftly organize attacks on Rector and Walker while they were abroad. And insider information from FITA or Markham's camp. Conclusion: no current FITA employees make sense as suspects and need to do more research. Go away, and we have FITA employees.
Personnel files on FITA employees. I don't have time to look at them now, but they might be a handy bargaining chip one day. I'll take this data key with me.
You change one letter and you have FIFA. Actually, I just noticed. Alright, so nothing else on this computer. But we can go to... where was it? Yeah, we can go to airport. Let's go to airport. Go to airport. Okay, so yeah. We are in Washington, D.C. and let's go visit Markham's office. There's nothing else I can do.
Mr. Rector, I heard the news about Helene and Captain Walker. I'm sure you're as upset as I am. Dexter says you're looking for clues as to who might have kidnapped them?
Yes, I am.
Anything I can do to help, please ask. Anything.
Alright, let's see what we have. We'll use space this time. Space bar. Window, picture. Nothing. Flag. Switch. Desk. Computer. Exit. Books. Nothing. Computer.
He's sitting right there. I don't think he'd approve of my...
Okay, I can use it. What's this switch though?
That switch must control the exterior blinds.
Okay. Alright, let's talk to him. Yeah, obviously you will have to sit down and you cannot walk properly. It will take you 10 hours to sit. Yeah, I already know that. Helene, email.
Dexter contacted you about Helene as soon as I told him she was Livia Drusilla.
Yes. He sent me an email with her photograph. That may sound careless, but we have a very secure system here, and of course, everything is password protected.
And did you tell anyone about the email?
Did you tell anyone about the email?
No. No, of course not.
Were you alone when the email arrived?
Were you alone when the email arrived?
Yes. Well, my PA was in the next room, as always. My girlfriend, Dominique. She was here that day. In fact, after I read the email, I realized it was time to break things off with her. So I did.
Why didn't you mention this earlier?
It's not relevant. I never told her about Helene or anything else related to Moebius. I wouldn't do that.
So, you read the email and then, what, called her in here to dump her?
No. She came in here maybe 20 minutes after I'd read the email. I told her that our relationship was over. I just said it was for the best.
And then what happened?
She was in tears. She asked to have a few minutes to herself, so I stepped out for a short while.
You left her alone? With your computer?
It was only for a few minutes. and she wouldn't have looked at my computer. She was upset. Besides, I always lock it when I leave the room, and she doesn't have the password.
Always?
Always. Look, I want to find Helene more than anyone. But Dominique had nothing to do with this. I'm certain of that.
Dude, either you had something to do with this or she had. You left her for a couple of minutes in your office. She was your girlfriend. She probably knows your password, dude. Had to break it to you. I want to see that email.
I want to see that email.
I don't think so. I told you what was in it, and I have very sensitive information on this computer. I'm sorry, but I don't see how it could possibly help.
Alright, you don't want to show me the email. Oh, I can operate it now.
Would you mind closing the blinds? The glare is distracting.
Very well.
Very well. Very well. Do it. I can promise you the score at the end will be reflected in the way they walk. I can promise you that. Because it's annoying the way they walk. Helene,
About that email from Dexter.
Yes?
oh, now I get it. Oh, do you see this? Now you can look at the window.
Got it. His password is 1470. I need to get Markham to leave the room so I can use that password.
All right, so that's okay. That's a good trick though. In the reflection, you can see the password 1470 or something like that. Where were you? What did you do after reading it? I asked him. This one, maybe.
Would you mind asking your PA a question? It's probably best if you go to his office to do it. If it's just the two of you, he might answer more honestly.
What do you want to know?
Were there any repairmen in the office that week or the week prior?
I'll ask.
All right, let's use the computer. Oh, Malachi.
The computer is password protected. Of course it is.
1470. I mean, really? That's your password? It's the one of the easiest passwords you can get. Email. Dude.
That's the email Dexter sent to Markham about Helene. It looks like it's been forwarded.
And you are the senator, and you have so easy passwords. I don't know. Okay, Mr. Recker has found and identified the woman we are looking for in the Lorraine mansion in Zurich. Her name is Helene Bernadotte. I sent you her picture. It has been forwarded, sent.
This email was forwarded. I need to find out who that email address belongs to.
How do I find this out? Trash? Contacts. How do I... Okay, I don't know. Perhaps I cannot do anything with this anymore. And I cannot access archives. Let's exit.
What are you doing?
The email from Dexter about Helene. It was forwarded from your inbox.
What?
Take a look.
I never did that. I didn't forward it to anyone.
The forward was sent 41 minutes after the email arrived. It was either you, Everett your PA, or Dominique. My money's on the girlfriend you just dumped. Good timing, Senator.
No, I can't believe she would do that. How would she even know to check my email?
It wouldn't take a genius to figure out you'd learned something that made her obsolete. I want her address. I have to find out where she sent that email.
Of course, but be diplomatic, please. I don't want her so angry that she goes to the press.
Excuse me? You're worried about your reputation now?
Take it. Just find Helene.
I intend to.
This guy is shit. A proper shit, though. I mean, really, he dumped the girl because some other girl was supposed to be his wife or whatever, and then he cannot expect her to get revenge on him. I mean, obviously she would forward to someone or something like that. I mean, who else would do it? It's quite no-brainer over there. I mean, he fucked it up real good there. But I think the video is long enough. I did a couple of things. I found out many information. I did analyze Rykard, and we found out that yeah, the message was forwarded, and it's probably the old girlfriend, ex-girlfriend of this senator. Her name is Dominique Kondo. I don't know. So in the next episode, I'll go to her mansion and I'll try to find out more about her and where did she send the email to. Perhaps we will know. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. Thanks for watching this part. Next part will I'll try to find out more information about the email. I'll try to find out more information who sent it and stuff like this, and maybe perhaps find more information where do they keep Walker and Helene hostages. So yeah, maybe this will be achieved in the next part. Although this part ends here. Thanks for watching. If you like my videos, subscribe on the videos on the channel. Like them if you like them, of course. And post any comments and suggestions. Maybe you have some kind of theory as to how the game may finish if you didn't watch it yet. The ending on, I don't know, somewhere else. Although I wouldn't like to hear spoilers because I would like to see the ending myself. So I would like to beg you guys, don't tell me how it ends. And yeah, I'll see you in my next gameplay and see you, bye.